Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. Deviled eggs became very popular in America after World War II. You could not go to a party or a picnic or any kind of social gathering without seeing a plate of them. Extremely popular. But they were really popular also in ancient Rome. Now, they prepared them a little bit differently, but most Roman meals back then would start off with a deviled egg of sorts. Now, one of the more popular recipes that I came across was from about 70 A.D., and it featured, for the filling, chopped up egg yolk and pepper and little tiny songbirds. In the 15th century, deviled eggs were very popular in Europe. Again, they were a little different there because they would make them often with a lot of spices and herbs, or they put fruit in them. The term deviled eggs comes from the late 1700s in Great Britain, and they would make them similar to the way that we know them. But the word devil comes from, if food was deviled back then, it meant that it was really hot, like grilled, or contained a lot of pungent spices. So, I'm going to make some deviled eggs with a really nice twist. I'm working with a dozen hard-boiled eggs that I cut in half, and here are the yolks. So, as usual, you want to mash the yolks with a fork. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of brown mustard, just for a little flavor. And I have 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Half a teaspoon each of pepper and salt. Mix that in. Seems pretty normal so far. Here come the 2 best ingredients. This is a 1.5 cups of lobster meat. I'm fortunate enough to buy a bag of frozen pieces of lobster, but if you need to, you can buy usually lobster tails in the freezer section of your grocery store. So I want a lot of lobster in there. And the best ingredient of all, which I love with any kind of shellfish, is a tablespoon of dry sherry. You just combine that. It's funny, sherry, I never drink the stuff on its own, but I love it with seafood, and I love the smell of it. It just adds such a great flavor to this recipe. And that, my friends, is it. All I want to do now is stuff my eggs. Usually about a teaspoon's worth fits nice. You want to make sure people are getting a lot of lobster. Last one. Perfect. I reserve a little piece of lobster to put on top, which makes it look even more impressive. And I just don't think a deviled egg is a deviled egg without a little sprinkling of paprika. So just a light dusting. Okay. delicious. The sherry makes a key ingredient. You know, I just might have another one because the devil made me do it.